In this short video, we're going to quickly tour through some of the key areas of the website. On the front page, you'll see a series of coloured tiles. These are links to the most important parts of the website, the parts that you'll visit most frequently. And the most important link of all is to the unit outline. The outline contains detailed information about what you'll be doing in the unit of study. It contains information about the course aims and objectives, how and where you'll be studying, contact details for the staff, and information about the assessments that you'll be undertaking during the semester. So for example, if you click on the assessment tab, you'll see information about each assessment, what each one is worth, exactly when they're due, and the learning outcomes that are being assessed in each individual task. Further down the page, you'll see information about what the assessments actually involved. We'll also be giving information about this in the lectures and the tutorials, and detailed information by email. So make sure you also listen out in class and read your emails. Semester, you'll want to access your lecture notes, your tutorial worksheets and answers, and exam questions for that week's work. If you use the link at the bottom right hand corner of the front page, you'll get resources that are tuned for that week of the semester. So in week 1, we can click on the link and get information about the learning outcomes, what you'll be expected to be able to do by the end of the week. There's also textbook references, links to the lecture notes, the tutorial worksheets, answers to those tutorial worksheets, and exam questions which are tuned for that week of the semester. There's also a range of other resources such as electronic tutorials, videos, self-help quizzes that you'll want to use to make sure you understand. As well as looking at the resources for an individual week of the semester, we can also follow resources for each of the topics during the semester. So if we follow course resources in the top row, we can get links to information and resources on lots of areas of the course, such as the lectures and the tutorials, but also the topics of the course. So if you follow resources organized by topic, you'll get a list of topics that you'll be studying during the semester. So halfway through the semester or at the end of the semester, when you want to go back and look at a topic that you found particularly difficult, you can just click on that and look at the resources that are available and the learning outcomes for that topic. The last tile in the top row is the laboratory resources. This gives information about the lab course. The lab course doesn't begin until week 2, and you don't need to go into this area of the website until after your lab session in week 2. It contains information about how the lab class is organized and the experiments that you're going to be undertaking. We'll tell you much more about this area of the website and this part of the course during that session in lab in week 2. We want your experience in chemistry to be as enjoyable as possible. We also want our teaching and your learning to be effective, so we welcome your feedback. The feedback tile gives you ways in which you can contact us and ways in which you can help to have your voice in the School of Chemistry. The FAQ tile, or frequently asked questions, gives answers to those questions that lots of people ask. Questions such as, what do I do if I'm ill? What do I do if I'm going to miss my tutorial? It's always a good idea to check there, but we also welcome questions on the discussion board, and of course you can always contact the first year director or come to the first year inquiry office. The last tile in the middle row is to external resources. These are links to things like the library, IT and e-learning support outside the School of Chemistry. The large green box at the bottom of the front page is our Twitter feed. Here you'll see notifications about newly available resources, notices about the lab, information about assessments. Keep an eye on it as you're logging in. So for a good start to the semester, take some time now to read through the unit outline, and then get into those week 1 resources, download your first set of lecture notes, and be ready for your first lecture. Enjoy your first semester in chemistry.